Hello everyone, I'm Captain Mick56. I'm inside of Build a Boat for Treasure, and this is my castle. It's been, let's see, I started working on this castle in mid-January, late January 2022. This is now almost June, so it's been a few months. This has changed a lot since the last time I did a video. Um, the other day I made the obsidian walls on the sides and the front here into concrete. The towers, I think I'm going to leave them obsidian, at least for now. It's a lot of work to do those. A lot of people pointed out that they would look better as concrete. I think they're right. After I did the sides and stuff, it does look better as concrete. So, anyway, maybe I'll do the towers later. I don't know. But thank you all for the suggestions. That was wonderful. Last time I did a video on this, the whole thing was narrower and shorter. So I made some room underneath it for other stuff, which I'm going to show you today. I'm just going to kind of zip through this. In fact, I'm taking a pink candy here. There's my well. Put some chandeliers in the main atrium. This room's pretty much the same as before, but I put a big curved window up here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get rid of that chat. There we go. Get rid of that too. Okay, yeah, put that big curved window up there. That looks pretty nice. You can see it from the outside. Looks pretty good. I put these banners on, give it a little splash of color. I'm not done with this thing yet. Yeah, I've been working on it for months, and there's no end in sight. It just keeps on going. This kitchen I put in here. In fact, let me get rid of my jetpack and zoom in. So there's a fireplace. I mean, this stuff's kind of self-explanatory. These things, the pictures are emojis on signs. So I can, I can show you. There's a sign right there. You can go like that. You can grab a sign on a mobile device. Put whatever emoji you want to on it and get it into your game. There's something in the pot there, some sort of stew or porridge or something. This is for mead, I suppose. There's a meal set for a couple people. Little candelabra thing there. A wine rack. And we'll just zip on out this side and we'll see what else we can find. Let's see, this is kind of a nothing. We'll go over to this side. This side's got some rooms on it. I'm going to put some ladders in for these triple bunk bed things. These would be like for servants or close family, but not the king. You know, this is the king's room. It's got his own little chandelier up there. Here's a couple more rooms similar to the last. Nothing too special in any of those. Let's go down. So I've done a lot of stuff in the bottom part of the castle. Ooh, pink candy, yummy. All right, so here's this room. This is like a ballroom where they would have like dances and stuff, I suppose. Over here is the library. Ooh, gotta be quiet. So this takes a lot of time to load. Obviously, these books took a lot of space in the file, and but you know, it's kind of necessary to have a lot of books to make it look like a library. You can have a library with like 10 books. So there we go. All right, so this room over here is still empty for the time being. I'm not sure what's going to end up in here. I put a little passage thing here. You can go up and come out inside one of the towers. Anyway, I'll go back down because I don't want to be up right now. Let's see, down, there we go. And there's two stairways to get up and down. This one here is right behind the front entrance, the front tower of the castle. So it's right in this tower here. And I'll go down again. And here is just a big open area. Put some treasure chests in here. I'm going to turn this into something. I just don't know what it's going to be yet. A few more months, I'll do another video, and it'll all make sense. So over here, there's a hallway. This is a storage room for food. I need to get on a mobile device, a phone or something, and come in here and change some of these emojis to something other than carrots. I do have other emoji things to choose from. Let's see. So this is underneath the plot. Over there, you can see a whole bunch of emoji signs. There's some food on some of those, but I didn't use them here because I cloned that. and it just seemed like it was just easier to clone one. Just pick one and clone it. I figured I'd just change it later. But I don't know how in the world I'm going to get a mobile device to load the castle. It takes a little while. Right now, the castle takes 17 minutes. So it looks like I ran out of juice. Let me grab another candy here. There we go. Moving faster. Pumpkin storage room. Yeah, I don't know what this is going to be. This is meant to be food storage, but then there was nowhere near enough space to put the crates in, and I didn't. And this is for like the army or like groundskeepers and stuff, or staff or whatever. Probably military kind of thing. Contingent to have on hand just in case the castle needs defense. Here's the wine cellar and the mead big keg things. There's probably a name for that. I just don't know. I don't care. So this right here, you'll notice there's a gap in my baseboard from right there to the corner and then out to this corner. So I wanted to show you this little build trick that I've been using for a little while, primarily on huge builds like the castle. I'll place a block and figure out how big a room I want to have. So I place these things here, and I'll go exactly, just like micro block this thing out to the outside wall, so everything works out just even. I'll do an entire outline of a room inside here, and then when I'm done doing the outline, I will use the trowel tool to select all that stuff and move it. In this case, I move it 200 blocks up into the sky. That allows me to build an entire room up in the sky, free of the hindrances of the castle getting in its own way. So I brought these blocks up, and you can see it's these blocks here that represent the outside walls of the castle, and this represents the height of that room that I'm going to put this into. So all of this stuff here, I'm going to just select this entire thing, and all of that will go 200 blocks straight down into the castle eventually when I'm done with it. This is the jail. So obviously it hasn't been put into the castle yet, but it will be. It's got some short walls because I'm fitting 2 floors worth of jail rooms into that bottom layer. This is going to be like the torture chamber sort of thing, and yeah, it's not going to be graphic or anything, but I'm going to put some devices in here and try to come up with something, just to burn some time and some space. I'm not sure what I'm going to put out in this common area here. Today's society, you probably have like tables out here for visiting area or eating or common space or something like that. But medieval days, I don't know. I don't even know if this is a thing. I'm just sort of making this up. So it is what it is. Anyway, there it is. I didn't have very much of this stuff in my last video. You guys can look back at it. The previous video was done like 2 weeks into my process of building this castle, and now I'm several months later. Obviously, I've had other big builds in the meantime, and some pretty neat vehicles and stuff. But the castle's been a go-to. I've spent some time on it here and there, put rooms in it continuously, and it's kind of neat, turning out well. Anyway, if you haven't done so already, check out Hero Plays Roblox and see the rest of my builds, and hit that subscribe button, and like the video if you do like my content. And it's been great seeing you guys in the game, and thank you all for the wonderful suggestions you've had. I've taken into consideration a lot of the things that people have just mentioned in the game. Really appreciate it, because that just kind of shortcuts me to stuff that I didn't have ideas about before. So anyway, it's been nice to been a nice build, and it's been wonderful to show it off in public servers. I do most of my building in public servers, and a couple things you'll notice is I don't take teammates very often in public servers, primarily because I'm almost always building something. I'm doing something here and there. I'll drive to the treasure 10 times, and then I'll load something and I'll build for 20 minutes. So it's no disrespect or anything to you guys. For the similar reason, I don't take friends in the game, because I'm always busy doing something, and I don't want the hindrance of having people chasing me around and trying to play and join my team and do things, and I don't want the guilt of not being able to accept everyone. And currently, I counted it up the other day, I'm over 1,500 friend requests. So there's no way that if I do start accepting friends, to be fair, I got to start at the beginning of the list. So you can only get 200 in there at a time. So it ain't gonna happen. Anyway, it's been so wonderful to meet all of you in the game, and I'm going to continue on the castle, and I'll see you in public servers. Goodbye, Captain Mick 56 signing off.